Hey YouTube, this is Maggie for another toy review. Actually, it's action figure review here that's been long overdue for DC Multiverse Aquaman by McFarlane Toys. And yeah, I should have done this weeks ago when I initially got the figure. But anyway, just a brief background. So this is taken from the Justice League 2021 Snyder cut. As you can see here, it was supposed to resemble Jason Momoa, and it does at certain angles, and the likeness is very good for me, at least in my humble opinion. It takes a lot of Jason's features and was able to capture, especially the I'll say the mold or the shape of certain features of the skull. And anyway, I think a lot of people do see that, and I want to go over some of the details here, especially regarding the features. But before anything else, let's move on. This to the left a bit. As you can see, what's inside the box is the collectible trading card and the stand. The only other accessory that's included is this bendy little trident that he has. As you can see, it's been warped. I've been trying some of the stuff that I found on YouTube regarding using hot water or using a hair dryer to shape it up or at least straighten out the bends, but it still keeps coming back to that. So if any of you guys have any suggestions or tips, please put them in the comment section. All right, and before anything else, please like, share, subscribe to the video, and subscribe to the channel. What I mean. But anyway, let's get on to it. So, like I was saying earlier, if you look at the just put it very nice lighting. Anyway, so yeah, the face, it does resemble Jason a bit. It's just really a question of where the right. I'm not sure what term I'm going to use that. The paint application leaves some to be some. Not a lot, but still some. If you look real closely here, you're going to see there is that little scarring on Jason's eyebrow. And they even got that. And majority of the, I would say, feedback I keep reading or hearing from through videos or whenever I watch other YouTubers reviews is that the hair is kind of a hindrance. Let's talk about the articulation so that I can get into some more details. So as you can see, it bends. It makes him look down really good, but you can't really position the head to look up that much. So the main reason for that is the hair. And I've seen, I think it was Custom Comics, had his Aquaman cut up. What I mean cut up is some of the parts of the hair have been cut up so that you can look up. But anyway, you can look down a bit, right? Sideways. There's 360, as you can see here. And along with that, so if we look at the other parts, let's take this off for a minute. There you go. There's a butterfly joint. There's articulation on the shoulders. There's a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, as you can see here. And what I really like about the arm portion here is that his forearm, the armor there, can rotate. You can position it any way you want to make it look good, or just to make sure that you can adjust. And if you see the ball joint there, the wrist ball joint, which goes all over the place usually, it benefits a lot because if you can twist not just the arm, it's like that arm there, if you twist the armor, it would definitely follow suit. Where you want to place or where you want the palm to be facing, you can adjust that forearm armor, which is good. So there we go. The diaphragm joint is there. Okay, there is a midsection articulation here. Not much when it comes to the ab crunch, but I've been watching some other videos here where they modify their figures. They just put some hot water to, just expose to some hot water and sometimes just a blow dryer to pop this off the figure. And what they did was they used a Dremel tool to extend a bit more of the hole, right? To make it not just one round peg hole, but they kind of extended it a bit to the back and a bit to the front, so that the figure can lunge forward or bend backwards real well. It's not that it doesn't bend back well, it's just that, of course, you want to make sure that if you cannot move the head upwards or you cannot make him look up that much, you can make up with the back. Make up for it using the back. So yeah, the other arm is the same case. Butterfly joint, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, or double jointed elbow, I should say. The wrist ball joints there. Spin it around. I don't want this to be too loose. I'm not planning on buying any more Aquaman figures, unless of course they release a new one. Should the sequel come out soon. And yeah, I was talking about bending forward, go sideways a bit, left, right. This crotch piece here, as others have pointed out, is made of a soft, rubbery, pliable plastic type of material. It's got the Aquaman logo front. Same case with the back. Aqua booty. And what's amazing here is the detail, the amount of what do you call this, texture. It's on the figure. So you can see there with the light. Fantastic. Same case with this. What I love about the lower section of the body is that it looks seamless at times. You won't notice, unless of course you keep moving it, it's most likely going to wear it out, but it's got that single piece feel when you look at it from afar. Let's put it here. Forward. Oh, there we go. There's double jointed knees. I'll get to that. But yeah, if you pose him like this, it's just going to look like this one single piece. Just compare that real quickly so you can balance it out and stand without using the included stand. And one of the things I keep running into are comments about the figure's feet. Alright, but this seems to work real well. So yeah, let's get back to it. So you got your little thigh articulation here. The dude can do splits. There we go. As you can see. No, sorry for the bad lighting. But anyway, so come forward and you'll notice that the crotch piece is adjusting to it, so it kicks out really well. See? And backwards, if you're going to have him swimming, I've certainly put him in certain positions where he seemed like he was gliding and soaring underneath the water. So I would, sorry, not the light. I would put him in positions like this. And it's just really the head that's kind of a bummer there. But yeah, so I wish this had a thigh swivel, though it would definitely ruin the whole sculpture of the figure. But yeah, as you can see, there goes your double jointed knees. Kicks his own butt. It's here. That up here. It's fantastic. All that texture. So good. And these are fine too, but initially when I got this, the all that part, the ratchet joint over here was really loose. My lighting's really bad here. Sorry about that, folks. So yeah, there's that ratchet joint here. Can't really see it that much because I put super glue just to tighten them up. And yeah, so you got your ankle joint. Spin around. Wait, sideways. So yeah, normally you can just have it tiptoe like this. Move it up, down. There's toe articulation, which is really fantastic. I haven't tried this yet, but there. There's one, there's two. There we go. Alright, so yeah, one of my biggest concerns here was the warping of the plastic, not just for this figure, but mainly Trident. And as I was saying earlier, I tried it with hot water, tried a blow dryer, nothing seems to work, so I don't know what to do with this. But, I think it's the weight. There's a certain weight to it, and the only fix that I've seen, or at least I've tried, was to have them hold this with both hands, so that it kind of stresses, or it cancels out the stress. I'm definitely going to need to dip this into some hot water later on. But anyway, yeah, so figure costs roughly around $20 when I initially got it. I'm from the Philippines, so that's here we got it. They were selling it here for like 1,200 to 1,300 pesos, and yeah, so it's a really good buy. It's one of the figures that I was really surprised that I was gonna buy, because obviously I initially had no plans of buying the set, or at least the line. But when I first saw the unmasked Batman, and I'm sorry for that barking dog, that's our neighbor's dog, most likely. Not sure which neighbor, but yeah. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, I saw the Batman figure, I got it, and I thought it didn't really look like an Affleck, but it had some really cool features to it, and you kind of see the mold. And when the light hits it right, you're going to see Affleck's features really well. And same thing here with Jason. Good shot. His head. In certain cases, it does look like Jason Momoa. But yeah, when I initially got this, I had no plans of getting any of the figures. But I got this because I really liked it. And when, the more I frequented the toy store, I just, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. So, as you can tell here in the background, there's a Superman box, so that's one of the other figures that I'm gonna be reviewing. And plus, I just came back from the toy store earlier today with another figure. I was checking out the other ones, like the Suicide Squad figures. Fantastic, but I'll make a review if I decide to get one, but I have had my reservations about it. I'm not reserving, but I've had reservations in getting it. I might. I was looking at the Harley Quinn figures. Fantastic face. It's just that I'm really bothered by the wrist joint. Let's see what I can do about that. But anyway, thank you very much for spending the time with me. This sort of review, rambling, ranting, I don't know. Yeah, just to wrap it up, fantastic colors. No, not really accurate to the movie, but it has that gleaming quality about it. Really love it. The dry brush effect just really works for this. And I totally understand if it's not as bright and vibrant as the James Wan version of Aquaman is, but if that comes out, I'm probably going to get it, because I know McFarlane's going to be doing a much better job at sculpting the face and including accessories and all those other features. Anyway, again, this is Egistinta. Thank you very much for watching. Please, again, one last time, like, share, subscribe. Thanks very much. See you in the next video.